We're back. It's going.
There are certain countries where cricket hasn't reached, and that is the effort which both me and Shane we're trying to explore. Globalizing cricket is our dream, it's our vision. We realized it last year when we played a celebration game at Lord's. The retired cricketers post-match realized that the passion for the game is still alive, and why not use that energy somewhere where it's constructive and we feel satisfied. That's the reason we started thinking, why not travel around the world to the places where live cricket has been deprived. You have access to cricket only through internet and watching few highlights here and there, but actually going to stadiums and witnessing that is something which is missing. That's why we felt we could come here and get people engaged and entertain, introduce them to new sport. And if I'm not mistaken, the first cricket match was played here in the 1700s.
Pretty amazing.
A lot of people think of cricket as being a 5-day game with no winner. Here in the US, we're used to that 3-4 hour max game. Do Americans just have too short of an attention span?
No, I don't think so. I think Americans they love their sport. They're passionate about their sport. We know in LA there's more than 45 teams. In New York here there's over 60 teams playing cricket. So it is played in America, and as we said before, it was played in the early 1700s. Cricket was played here. So there is a history of it. I think any country has their own sports and they play it, and it's pretty jam-packed with a lot of different sports. But there are so many expats here that live in America. There's also a lot of Americans here that I think will actually enjoy 2020. This is a 3-hour game. As you say, a lot of Americans think cricket, it goes for 5 days and there's still no result. You can't be serious. What we're bringing to, what Sachin and I are bringing here to America is the rock and roll version of cricket. It's 2020 cricket, it goes for 3 hours, it's pure entertainment. What we've found around the world is there's a lot of wives and partners and children. It's a real family thing. It's a day out, it's a night out. And I think what we're going to see is some wonderful players that have played over the last 20 years, some exciting players. And when you think of the concept, iconic baseball stadiums, a drop-in cricket pitch, some of the best players that have ever played the game, it's a pretty amazing concept and pretty unique. And we think that's going to grab the attention and capture the public's imagination too.
Millions of fans here in the US and Canada. You've got sponsors for these All-Star games like MasterCard, State Farm, and Pepsi. Is corporate America not quite getting it yet? Because in other parts of the world, you have many, many more sponsors for these sorts of games.
You can only have X number of sponsors on your t-shirt. You can't have more than that. It's a cricket match, not a circus.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
We would, yes, there were a lot of sponsors who've shown interest, but we need to consider the best offers, and also to have the companies like Pepsi, MasterCard, Citibank, State Farm, Oxygen. These are all well-reputed companies, and to have them on board it's fantastic.
And they help too. These things just don't happen. You need those sponsors so we can go out to the communities, we can go and see the kids, we can give coaching clinics, and we can do all those types of things and spread the word of cricket. And those things happen. We've got to get the players here. There's lots of things that happen. So we're very lucky that a lot of these great sponsors have come on board.
So 3 matches in this series across the country. Will we see more cricket in 2016 here in the US?
Yes, we would like to come back here. And as you asked us earlier that, would we get more sponsorship deals? It's not about how many deals we get, it's about how many hearts we can win here. We'd like to win hearts here and come back again, because the whole idea is to globalize cricket, get people more engaged and more involved in cricket. If we come here next time and we spot an American kid who has a cricket bat in his kit bag alongside a baseball bat, that would mean a lot to us.
100%.
You guys have played countless matches against each other. Are you still going to be competitive in these 3 games with each other?
Look, what we can say is we've played a lot against each other, and I'm sort of like hoping Sachin will take it easy on me. Sachin smashed me all over the park.
Something happens once we cross the rope. Once we cross the rope and we're out to compete, something happens. And all the 28 players who are here, once you cross the rope, you're going to get competitive. And that is what people want to see. We don't want to disappoint them.
Now, there'll be competitive matches, that's for sure. You cross that white line and you play something for 20 years and you've, I suppose, been some of the guys here the best there's ever been, I promise you that it'll be game on for sure.
Shane, Sachin, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
In limited overs internationals, and here he is.